Oh man, do I got some news, everybody. Okay, so you can see it up on the screen right here. I am so motivated by this response that I got. Now, this email that I sent, so this is the message I sent. I got my little logo screen up here, so it blocks the contact information, so you're not like emailing people directly and everything. You go through there. Anyways, this is the email that I sent to CCG. It's Certified Collectibles Group. Now, Certified Collectibles Group are the owners of CGC. If you don't know who CGC is, I don't know why you're watching this channel. No, I'm just kidding. So CGC does comic books and trading cards, and they're degrading, and the rest of their sister companies are here, which CSG is their sports card grading company, and then CGC is their non-sports trading card company, where they do the grading, right? And these are the examples of their labels and stuff. So I freaking love CGC. They're the best in the business. Don't care what anybody says, and super excited about potential future. So this is the message that I sent out, right? I send them messages periodically, like every month or so, saying the same basic stuff. Please start grading Marvel cards, right? And I put it right here. And I even put in here, please start grading Marvel and comic created cards. I would love to submit some cards to you for a Yellow Signature Series label. Imagine you would take over so much market share from PSA and SGC. Love you guys. Just want to see you be the top dog in the market, which I personally know you are. Right. Typically, when I send this out, I get a response of like, hey, thank you so much for your support. We're not doing that at this time. Take care. Super generic, super short, super simple. Get the hell out of here, right? Like, look, we appreciate you, but that's not happening. And if you're not familiar with what CGC is and CSG is, real quick, I'll show you again the label. See, they got this black label right here. And with sports cards, I'm sure you're all aware of, with the signatures and the game-worn patches, there's so many fakes. So many fakes in the industry. It's absolutely horrible. Even Topps and Panini have to put out freaking statements saying, hey, sorry about that. Yeah, those signatures that we said were real, they're not. It was an auto pen, or their agent did it, or blah, 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 or those patches may not actually be game worn. There's no verification. There's I think, a large sense of lack in integrity and credibility from these companies. And so when I see those things in person, I don't even care about them. I don't care if you got an auto from Giannis or an auto from Michael Jordan. If it's in a case that says it's certified authentic by somebody other than CGC, which there are none because CGC doesn't do it, to me, it's a 50-50 shot in the dark whether or not it's legit. So I don't add a premium to it because I don't trust the product. Period. I don't trust the grading company, and I don't trust the manufacturers who actually produce the item, right? Unless I'm there personally to witness it, or I have a company that I trust, and the only one that I do at this time is CGC. Now, I don't know all the companies out there that verify signatures for memorabilia and things because I'm not in that market space. But with collectibles, when it comes to comic books, trading cards, and non-trading cards, the only one that I'm focused on, the only one that I trust and will give my money for as a premium is CGC. So with comic books, yellow labels, I brought that up in my message, right? What are these things? If you're not familiar with yellow labels, here you go. Boom. This is an example of a yellow label. Now, to attain a yellow label, you see how on this Walking Dead cover, there's a silver signature above Negan's head. In order to attain that yellow label, instead of just a generic blue one, right, the base blue one, somebody from CGC, who's an authorized witness, somebody that CGC has authorized as a witness. So they've already gone through the checks. They already know that this person can be trusted for whatever reason. They do have standards, though. It's not just a random person signing up on a Tuesday or something. So the graded witness, the signature witness, approved by CGC, states on their on their form, on their submission form, that they witnessed it, right? So there's a chain of custody, right? There's provenance. You know what happened in the lifetime of this item when it comes to the signature anyway. And you get that yellow label. It's very rare. It's very hard to get in certain sort of signatures and certain items, right? I have one right here. Boom, yellow label. It shows specifically sketch and signed by this person on this date and by this other person on this other date. So boom, boom, you get these. Now, if it's not witnessed, You don't get the yellow label. If you can see up on the screen, there's a green label in the background that says 6.5. You get a green label. And it doesn't even try to guess who made the signature. It just simply states like marking on cover. Like doesn't say potentially a signature by Luka Doncic. No, it doesn't give you any shred of potential premium sales. It just says boom, done, right? It's not legit basically, or it's not verifiably legit. And so I've been begging CGC about every month to do this for me, do this for the entire hobby, but me specifically, obviously, because it is my concern. I want Marvel cards. I want Star Wars cards. I want this Spawn card signed by Todd McFarlane and then CGC to put a verified freaking yellow signature series label on there. This is the response that I got. This would be taking trading cards to a whole nother level, right? So it's not just you get the standard blue label that every non-trading card gets. It's not just that you get, I know I got a PSA, some random stuff in here. Ugh, God, I hate these cases. So PSA, right? And then if it's a authenticated signature, it'll say like, but the label's the same. There's no differentiation. So you could be going through 100 of these labels, like as a collector, and there's nothing significant about it. It's the same label. It's not special, right? In CGC world, blue, CGC Universal Grade is the blue. In the yellow, CGC Signature Series. They understand that it's more significant. They understand that it's more special. So they give it a special title, a special label. The company does everything they need to do to add that premium to it, right? It's a premium. PSA doesn't even do that. They just add another line saying authentic signature or whatever. So like, it's like they're treating the signature, the coolest part of it, right? The coolest aspect of the item at the same level as just the card, right? When it shouldn't be. It should be more significant. It should be more special. It should be more rare. It should be treated as such. Freaking love CGC. So this is the response that I got. Thank you for your email. Currently, at this exact moment, we are not accepting Marvel cards for grading, but we are always announcing new cards to the lineup. Stay tuned. Thank you, Dean. There's his phone number. There's collectiblesgroup.com. There's his fax if you want to send him a fax. But this is the most positive and the most motivating, most hopeful wording I've ever got from CCG. Now, Collectibles Card Group, Dean, might be blowing some sunshine up my skirt type of thing. I don't know. But the fact that he uses these specific words currently at this exact moment, right? Not currently at this moment, right? At this exact moment. It's like he's alluding to, hey, maybe not right now, but soon, right? He says, stay tuned. He specifies Marvel cards. He doesn't just say art cards, comic cards, Marvel cards. So maybe they're not going to do Star Wars. Maybe they're not going to do DC. Maybe they're not going to do Image. But maybe Marvel cards. I mean, let's not kid around. They see how much money these PMGs go for, right? They see how much value there is in Marvel cards, and they want a piece of that market. Imagine getting a Spider-Man PMG like 2013 signed by John Romita Jr. And you get a yellow signature series label. Screw everybody else. SGC, PSA, you got nothing on those yellow labels. Man. And a lot of those cards, not just PMGs, but just a lot of the Marvel cards, are actual smaller versions of comic book covers. And as a collector, I have certain books. And then I actually have the card that's the same damn thing. And if I can get them both in yellow labels, oh, I want it. So, yellow labels, Marvel cards, signature series. What's happening? I don't know. Maybe they're just going to do Marvel cards at first, and then maybe they'll evolve into signature series at some point. I mean, they don't do yellow labels on freaking trading card games, which I think they should. So maybe they're just going to introduce Marvel first, and then maybe yellow labels. Oh, I don't know. It says nothing about Yellow Labels. It says nothing about it. Just talks about the Marvel cards. But I'm freaking hype. I don't even use the word hype. Like, that is not part of my daily vernacular, but I'm using it because that's what I feel like. I feel like those crazy YouTube content creator people that go all crazy about nothing. In my eyes, nothing. And you know what? You're probably thinking like, this guy's going crazy over something that's a bunch of nothing. I understand exactly what you're thinking. But I got to tell you, I'm freaking hyped. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.